All right, so I am going to show you how I play in the key of G. And so this is probably the most common chording formation that I'm going to use when I'm playing a lot of the songs we play at church. So here we go. This is a G. So you'll see a lot of fingerings where you'll use all four fingers and you'll do your middle finger on the low E string in the 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the A string with your index finger, and then the ring finger and pinky are down on the B and the E string. But I play it just with my ring finger, middle finger, and pinky. So, but a lot of times I'll actually just play it with my ring finger. And so I'll mute the A string. I'm not using my index or my middle finger. I'll just play like that. And then I'm going to play a C chord with my ring finger on the E string, my pinky on the A string. My middle finger is going to be on the D string on the 2nd fret, index finger on the B string, 2nd to the bottom, right here on the 1st fret. So I'll often change from here to here, and my ring finger never leaves the string. And then I play my D chord. I actually just shift it up to, I play the C chord just the same, and I slide it up 2 frets to the 5th fret on my ring finger, and I'll mute the high E string with my index finger so it doesn't ring out. So here we go. So if that's G, C, D. So the other chords, 2 minor chords, so those are all major chords. You've got a G chord, a C chord, and a D chord. Those are all majors. And then you're going to have an E minor is going to be your most common minor chord. So your 1st and middle finger, or sometimes my middle and ring finger, are going to be on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string. So what that looks like when you're playing is you've got your middle finger, so when I switch from a G chord to a C chord, my ring finger never leaves the string, and that creates some continuity to the way the sound of the chord is. So if I were to play and switch all together like that, there's a gap in sound. So if I switch here, this low E string continues to ring out. And then the same is true if I switch from here to a E minor. My middle finger was always touching, so. And then if I go to a D chord, I just slide up. And then with that, so does my G string always ring out. So you're creating continuity from chord change to chord change. So that's a little bit about how I play the formation of the G chords. Occasionally you're going to see an A minor, and when you see an A minor, oftentimes you're going to see it so that G string is covered up with your ring finger on the 2nd fret. But we talked about how there's the G string ringing out here, the G string rings out here, the G string rings out here, and so does it here. So I don't actually play that note covered up. I leave it open. So I'll play on the D string 2nd fret and on the B string 1st fret. So I'll go, it's really closely related to the C chord. So again, we're just trying to create continuity, and those 5 chords are almost the only chords you'll ever play in the key of G. If you're going to switch keys, so let's say I was going to play key of G or key of A, so if you see something that's written in the key of A, you just put your capo on the 2nd fret and we play all those same chord shapes.